Imagine this, your ex walking on you and your current partner. As if that isn't awkward enough, the next morning, all the three of you have to make a deposit in a bank. It gets worse because as soon as you enter the bank, two guys decide to rob it. Personally, I'm glad I am not in this situation, but that isn't the case for Nora or Bailey. Hello, I'm Eunicia from SMK Jalan Arang, school code YEA 1206, and I would like to recommend a book titled The Girls I Have Been by Tess Sharp. Before we start, let me introduce you to the author. With a reference from Google Books, and I quote, "Born in a mountain cabin to a punk rocker mother," the New York Times best-selling author Tess Sharp grew up in rural California. She lives deep in the backwoods with a pack of dogs and a growing colony of feral cats. Now that's a striking introduction. With an author that eccentric, it's no wonder that this book does not disappoint in carrying the same energy. Moving on, Tess is also the author of Barbed Wire Hearts, the critically acclaimed young adult novel Far From You, and the upcoming Jurassic World prequel, The Evolution of Claire. And the cherry on top of all of this book is in a feature film in development with the famous actress Millie Bobby Brown, and get this, before it was even published. Has this book gotten your attention yet? If so, let's begin. For 5 years, Nora has been playing at normal. Caught up in a bank robbery, she realizes she has to pick up the skills that she had ditched from her past. Now audience, you might be wondering, what kind of skills? What past? Well, Nora grew up in a grifter lifestyle with her mother. Here's the kicker. Her mother was a con artist. As a protege of her mother, she was raised to become an asset in her mother's cons, acting and lying, acting as a perfect daughter for that moment. Through this, she learns how to lie and con her way out of any situation and eventually escape from her manipulative mother. This story cuts back and forth between the past, running cons with her mother, and the present, trying to stay one step ahead of these robbers. There's never a single down moment because it's all very stressful and suspenseful. I'm always on pins and needles when I'm reading this book. Aside from that, this book does a terrific job in balancing serious and comedic moments. There are times where I'm on the edge of my seat, and there are times where I fell off them, well, laughing. The witty and engaging character traits liven up even the most monotonous moments. I could not put this book down because it's very interesting to me how Nora sees the world and think in ways that we couldn't even dream about. I think this book is worth a try because we get to see how these characters show up for each other and how they manage to find strength despite the horrible things that happen to them, how they move forward and generally kick butt. Not only that, seeing how these characters work together to come up with a plan was really inspiring. It taught me to be less judgmental and more cooperative when working in a team. For example, during group projects, we should put our differences aside and work towards our common goal, which in this case, getting out of the bank alive. One thing that struck me and made me keep on reading was how the characters responded realistically to traumatic events. The characters written by Tess are incredibly detailed and in-depth to the point they feel like real, fleshed-out people. In my opinion, well-written characters are one of the key factors in enhancing an excellent book to a higher quality. I recommend this book to those who are age 14 and above, especially to those who love in-depth characters who are cunning and loves to play tricks. So give it a try because this book has great character development, crazy plot twists, emotional depth, high gone wrong, insane backstory, and a heroine that is just plain incredible. This book has it all.